roll into the weekend here. I know we went from literally like 74 degrees to snow again, but it is state basketball. So if you're a Nebraskan, you know what that means. And fun times. But anyway, I wanted to reach out today, do a little video. If you haven't checked out our podcast, take a look. We've been talking a lot in the last few weeks about custody and are getting ready to transition into substance use and mental health. And we have some great interviews coming up. But one of the things I talk a lot about is that what next? And that was really sort of the precursor for our program, is looking at when you get out of custody or a substance use program, there's always that barrier as to what's next. And there is programming out there. So we are trying to just take a more comprehensive approach to be that what's next. There's structure, there's education, there's on-the-job training, there's a mentor. And so, I talk a lot about the 3 T's, and hopefully you can read this, should. So you got, the time piece, the talent piece, and then the treasure piece. And all of those are fantastic if you can help out, if you can donate and be a part of our People Helping People cause, that's great. But one thing that I really need help with, and I'm sending out a sort of a net to everyone to say, we need employers. So what does that mean? Well, once our program is finished, we want to make sure all those components that I talked about are there, but also there's another what's next. So after us and they complete the program, they need employment. So I need, if you out there know an HR manager, a hiring manager, someone that can make those types of decisions, or is at least willing to sit down and, I'll buy them lunch or a coffee and just talk to you about our programming and our apprenticeship program, I should say, and the specificity of it and what these apprentices are actually doing, and looking for those employers who want to maybe broaden their base a little bit of who they can tap into to hire and open up that pool a little bit, because we've got a large portion of our population that is ready and willing. We just need to hand them up, get them a hand up, bring them up with us, and get that training done. And so not only can we mentor them here and help you find alignment so you can hire from them, but we can also take an employer and make them an improved employee, or an improved employer sponsor, program sponsor. So you can have that apprentice come to your organization and do the on-the-job training piece. So we work with them on the formal side here with their learning, and then for the on-the-job training piece, they go and mentor right inside your organization. So it gives both parties, both the employer and the apprentice, an opportunity to find alignment and sort of test out that alignment in that relationship to make sure it's a good fit. So get me an employer. That's what I'm looking for. Just talk to local employers to see what kind of pathways we can make to increasing the chances for folks coming out of experiences with barriers in their life, help them find new employment, and then also help local employers find better pools to tap into those resources. So that's all I got for today. Going into the weekend, please check us out, Jason's Heart 402 on social media. You can go to jasonsheart.org, but mostly if you can, take a minute and just think about who you might know that you could send over to me and make that referral to me. I might even get you one of these really cool t-shirts if you help me out. So thank you for listening, and everyone have a great weekend.